Okay, y'all, I am being naughty because I don't want to sleep. Um, I'm not having trouble sleeping, but I said I was gonna make a couple of videos today, and I got to it at the last damn minute. And I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to hurt myself. As y'all gonna see, I'm kind of tired, but I love y'all, and I love myself, but I want to make sure because I've been gone for so long. Well, I want to share another thing about myself. Um, I am an amateur writer. Well, you probably can't say I'm an amateur writer, but I've been writing because I've been writing since I was in sixth grade. Might as well say fifth grade. Um, Stories dealing with superheroes and saving the world and stuff like that. And I still do that because I believe that every person should be influenced by a certain superheroic figure. And I've done everything from a remake of Voltage Fighter Go Kaiser and a remake. I've done a remake. It was like my own fan fiction version of it. No plagiarism, trust me. And no, not the same characters, different ones, different storyline, everything. So people that made Go Kaiser, love you, but ain't the same concept. It's the Obata-san ain't me. I didn't do it. I just love you. I did stuff like I did my own Street Fighter thing. Um, but it was like a mixture of Street Fighter and Tekken. I did something like that. I got up to my first season. I kind of stopped midway because I was getting ready for college, and after I got into college, kind of got out of it, and then one of my best friends, who is actually my cousin by marriage now, we came up with an idea together, and we formed something called the Mystique, and it led to another form of it called the Mysti Force. The Mystique was supposed to be a remake of Charmed, with instead of three sisters, I believe it was two girls and like five boys, or a different arrangement of it. And I didn't want to do that because Charmed, it to me is a legend in its own right. I mean, some people may not like it, but you can't fool with stuff like that, especially TV drama, and especially anything with Alyssa Milano in it. Y'all know why. She a bitch. She has to be, and I ain't having her get on my tail. Whew. Mm-mm. Not here. Uh, Y'all, well, it evolved to my own compilation of like something like Power Rangers. I wanted to do something like that instead of making them just regular warlocks and stuff like that, which is instead make them superhero magicians. And I did two, three, maybe four different renditions of that. The first two or three episodes of that before I got finally got satisfied, and I came up with something called the Mysti Force, which is short for the mystical force, um, or the magic force, and it deals a lot around the lives of different young individuals, whether they be in high school, college, or already successful. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a season where they're probably younger than that, like in middle school, just to uh, make it in different age groups and different areas. But I've completed my first volume of. Ow, somebody just signed on it and it was in my ear. Whew, that scared me. Well, it revolves around. First season revolves around the lives of seven individuals, um, and they're all successful. One's a singer, songstress. One's a fashion. One owns his own chain store of clothing and different areas of the world. Two of them are fashion designers and cosmetics designers. The other one is a famous actor of live action films and cinema. The other is a famous author. And we can go on and on and on about that. But they're pretty influential people, and they're asked to help restore a fallen kingdom from a different dimension by a lion king called Tutankhamun. There's an Egyptian. Tutankhamun King Tut. Just the, cause you know the little boy that was king for a little while. Yeah, in Egypt. But yeah, it has an Egyptian French um theme to it. There's a lot of French in it. I don't know any Egyptian language, so I use an IM translator and for French too, a language translator. So I am not perfect, but I do need help because I want to make it as interesting as possible. Um, but I completed my first volume of that, and it's pretty phenomenal. And now I got the idea and concept for a new one dealing around Spanish characters, and it's an all male team this time. Because my next one after that is going to be all female. I want to be fair and do two teams dealing with the same type of gender. I had the male concept in my head first, and this one is called Corazon Mysti Force. And Corazon, everybody should know that that means heart in Spanish. It deals around the lives of three young men who are chosen by the heavens to become fighting angels that look like sexy matadors. Sexy as hell matadors. One is a virginal young man who is very hyper and spunky. The other one is a very shy and timid, beautiful, gorgeous young fellow. The other is a jock who studies, who's an MMA fighter, mixed martial arts. I don't know why I said MMMM, but MMMM. Hey, okay, whatever. Um, and there are a few others. They're fighting against the forces of hell and infernal vampires called Los Vampiros. It's this is very fun to write because I love the Lord, and my main thing about this story, the whole moral behind it is, in the end, God's power is awesome. So it defeats everything the devil has in his mind to do. Because there's a lot of trials and tribulations that these young men go through. The first season is Love Conquers All, because love does conquer all trials that you go through, because in the end, it relates back to religion. God is love, and love conquers all. So there's no there's always either a religious turn to my stories, or it's just pretty cool. But anyway, guys, yeah, if you want to know where to go to look at my stories, either PM me, send me a personal message on YouTube, or send me a video message, or just comment on this video, and I will get right back to you and tell you more about the story and where you can look for it. And if you want to have a character in the story, I'll be glad to make you one, because I have thousands of ideas. Um, anyway, yeah, get back with me, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for real this time, because I'm going to bed. I can't do no more videos. I'm out. It's the third video and I'm out. Stop button time. Have a good night's sleep.